Beans, I forgot. I forgot to mute my microphone so that you wouldn't hear my click-clacking while I was doing the opening screen. Gosh darn it. I could have sworn I clicked the mic button. Well, we started with some solid scuff, you guys. It's not a true stream without it. Hi! Wait, I'm sorry. Garfield Submissive Something joined me in the TikTok chat. What is the full name on that? It's cut off. I want to know what the full name. Garfield Submissive what? Femboy! Based. Garfield Submissive Femboy. Stop being funnier than me. Ooh. Hi. Okay, you guys. To remind everybody, we're fundraising for Pokemon for Palestine, and we're running around, and you can name my Pokemon that don't have names yet by doing a redeem in my chat. Oh, you know what pisses me off? You know what pisses me off? These. Oh, I'm gonna crash out. Let me crash out real fast. So I was operating under the assumption as I was playing this game and seeing Pavilions, I was like, oh, look, it's the meadow pattern. That's the pattern for my region. That's always been the pattern for my region. So, oh my gosh, they brought back the regional designs for Pavilion, right? Right? You'd think that that's what that means. It just means that they took my region's pattern and gave it to everybody. They literally only gave us this pavilion and this one. All of the other regional pavilions are gone. Which is like, what's the fucking point of pavilion if it doesn't have all of its patterns? Like, I was already pissed about them getting rid of it in the last title. But I at least thought, oh, well, maybe this is just a gimmick that they exclusively want to keep for Kalos. For ones that you catch in Kalos. No. Fuck you. Fuck you if you wanted to have any of the other designs of Pavilion. Pokemon hates you. Pokemon hates all of us. They've never enjoyed their players once. Oh, that makes me so mad. This game is a nightmare. I say as I'm going to have a lovely time playing it with you all, but God, does this game suck! Like, everything about it is just so bad. From toe to tip. Every decision was a bad one. It's worse than Legends Arceus. It doesn't have any of the shiny hunting options which people liked from Legends Arceus. They got rid of Pavilion's whole thing. I'm trying to remember all the controls. It's been a little bit since I was able to stream because I was really, really sick. Okay, let's see. Burn, Litleo, burn. Okay. Do I have a Pansage, Pampor, and... do I have... that trio? I have one of them. I have one of them, I think. God, my boxes are a mess. Yeah, I need to catch more of them. So that's gonna be a pub for future me. More quests. Whatever. Whatever. It's fine. I think we're just gonna do we're gonna aim to do the main quest. I don't know if we're gonna do all the side quests, guys. We'll see. Where are we going? Where are we dropping, boys? I'm feeling a lot better, Gummy Chew. I'm feeling a lot better. So for those who don't know, I was bedridden for the past couple days. Basically, with my condition, I am very prone to bouts of lightheadedness and nausea. And when I get any sort of, like, even small fever, which is hard to detect, at first because I naturally run a lower temperature than the average bear. So most of the time when I was young, it was like, oh, you don't have a fever. But if I had like a normal temperature, that meant that I had a fever. But anyway, whenever I get like any sort of fever, I get loopy and I get unable to like walk around without needing to lay down. So here's Vinny. He gives off huge red herring energy because he looks very evil. But at the same time, and this is a thought I've had, he has the sunglasses, which, like, what are you hiding, sir? And he has the sideburns of Lysander. What if Vinny is secretly Lysander, who's just disguised himself? He's just dyed his hair? I don't think so, but he's got to be related to Lysander somehow. He's got the fucking sideburns. Another thing I realized, those fucking food trucks. Let me actually go to one of the food trucks before we eat. Where the fuck? Do the food trucks not give you warp locations? No. Oh, here we go. Look at this goddamn food truck. This pisses me off. This is like, it's like almost cute, but then you think about it and you go, wait a second. The symbol. That is the Team Flare symbol with a squiggle on top. And all of the people who work in these goddamn trucks have hair that is the fucking Team Flare hair, but they've just been growing it out. I'm so mad. Like, it's... because you think, oh, that's a cute thing. Like, all the Team Flare people... Those guys wanted to do a genocide. They wanted to murder so many people in Pokemon. They wanted to murder so many people in Pokemon, and they did it via paying exorbitant amounts of money to join the team so that they would be the sole survivors. And you're telling me that I'm supposed to be like, now they're baristas. They should be in prison. What? Like, of all evil teams, no, they don't get a little cute redemption arc. And if you like go to some of these fucking trucks, you'll see them being like, oh, Nouveau Cafe is kind of like a support group. It's like their idea of like, oh, we're all a support group for fucking Nazis, like genocidal maniacs, monsters. Holy shit. I just didn't pick up on it right away because when I saw that girl the first time, I was thinking about Hisui and Zoroark because, you know, this is a Legends game! And you'd think that there would be more that makes me think about my favorite video game of all time. Okay, it's not my favorite video game of all time, but it's my favorite Pokemon game of all time, Legends Arceus. Ugh! What's worse, prison or customer service? Ah! See, here's the thing, is that they make you do customer service in prison. There's, like, you work in the cafe, you're doing fucking cafeteria. Could you imagine, cafe prison. Oh yeah, give me more box management options. It's insane that you can't even, like, drag and organize your mons in groups that are helpful. It just lets you drop them into the box. Like, you can't... The box management system in this is so much worse than in Pokemon Home, and that makes me so mad. I'm hydrating as was requested. One of my constituents, the lovely Pickle, got me literally was in my chat and started talking about the San Pellegrino, which is pomegranate and orange, and I was compelled midstream to add it to my my throne, and then they bought it for me. So now I have delicious San Pellegrino, and it's so good. It is as good as they said it would be. Anyway, this is my OC. She's great. Her name is Manon, and she is a chill, cool girl. Yeah, Vinny isn't Lysander, but he's related. He has the sideburns. We know that those are genetic sideburns because in the museum, there's a king who had the Lysander sideburns. Like, the sideburns are genetic.
Manon, if you wish to prove to me how strong you are, start by obtaining a challenger's ticket.
Oh, okay. I have to wait till nighttime. Okay, I guess we might as well do this one then. Whee! Oh wait, have we gone to all the zones yet? Oh, no, wait, there's a whole bunch of new zones. Fuck! We haven't even gotten all the guys in this zone. How? I guess let's go to a new one. Oh, this one has Audino. Let's check it out. Hi, everybody over in the TikTok chat. Hi, hi. Ow. Any confirmation that the Canadian Pichu variants are fire type? Because I kept using roast? Yeah. I keep telling people that I'm mean and nasty, and they don't believe me. But then I come out with my rad roasting skills, and... Oh! Oh, hello! Do you want to get in the ball? Yes, you do! I love the idea of this combat system. I wish it wasn't wasted on this game. But also, like, I'm pissed off that Pokemon just can't let... I liked Legends Arceus! I wanted more of Legends Arceus! They made this side series, they made it really rad and unique, and then they were like, we're not gonna do that again. We're gonna do a different thing. Like, I'm a Pokemon VTuber, and I straight up have zero interest in day one buying another Legends game. I don't trust them on it. The only reason I know I'm gonna day one buy the latest mainline series game is because I, you know, don't want to get spoiled for new Mons. What's gonna be good against him? Let's pull out our baby. Parfait! Use Giga Drain! Get in the ball. I really should be using the Great Balls. I'm not seeing Audino. Need to get out of here so we can change our team. So I can try and get that TM in the middle. Because I have to pull out somebody who has a fire move. It's a whole thing. Oh, I do love Numo. Where is my squad? What box are they in? This is my squad. Yeah, we got a Numo. Like, if we're gonna use a fire type, we do a fire heart here, but oh, I love Numo. He's so baby. Okay, Numo, we're gonna destroy these brambles. Please, lava plume. Yes! And then we're immediately running. Yes, Dazzling Gleam get. Okay, we're good. We're good. We can leave now. Hello, hello! Minty Fresh Chew! Oh my gosh! You're a Canadian Pikachu? Hi! I'm a Canadian regional variant of Pichu. We're twinning. Thank you for the follow, BMG Garu. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm so mad about how dirty they did Hippopotas. Hippopotas deserves justice. They did... Mawile. Ooh, we could get Gibble over here. I'm so mad with how dirty they did Hippopotas. Here's the thing, is that Hippopotas in its sprite looks cool as hell. It's partially submerged in sand. It's got sand coming out of all those holes in its sides. And you can really get a feel for, like, how it lives in the environment. Like, the thing, like, truly, like, looks like, oh yeah, that thing does just live and like, swim through desert sands. That thing does, like, go under and up, like, and have the sand fall out of its little orifices like it's a fucking submarine. It's sick as hell. But then in 3D, it just looks stupid and just standing there with his fucking holes. His holes that are supposed to have sand pouring out of them. He's supposed to be, like, swimming around in the sand. Awful. Justice for my baby. Oh yeah, we need to have Hawlucha in our team. We love Bergermon. We love Hawlucha. Hawlucha is my favorite, Kalos Pokemon. Okay, Numels. Booble Beam! Okay. And once it hits nighttime, we can get that Challenger's ticket and progress in the story. Yeah, shout out to all my Canadians in chat! Oh god. Over in the TikTok chat and the Twitch chat, you are appreciated. Let's run. I'm immediately getting my butt whooped. Poor Barnacle Boy. Hello? He followed us out of the area? Hello? He's free. Oh my god. Oh my god. Did you guys see that? I guess because he was digging? But, like, that's not supposed to happen. The wild zones are so broken. This whole game is so broken. Let's talk about this Pokemon Center, for example. On the surface, you know, you're like, oh, I like that there's different nurse toys that have melanin and stuff. Different levels of melanin and things. But also, their hair looks stupid. Like, it's one of the worst Nurse Joy hairs that they've done. And I know they're not actually Nurse Joy. They're, they have a different name in the video games. It's different. But I'm gonna call them Nurse Joy. Look at that hair. Not only is that bang thing dumb, it just has the one side, like, with the bit hanging down. I don't like it. Like, just make it make sense. Like, I think they try too hard to make them all look different every gen, and it's taking away from the design. Did I already heal? Yeah. Okay. Then you get the fact that it's not a building! I'm sick and tired of Pokemon. Pokemon has cut back on everything. They refuse to give us buildings with interiors and multiple stuff. Like, multiple things. And characters. And... I'm so mad. Oh, no, wait, no. Wrong face. Chunky on the frame rate? That's weird. Let me fix that. I don't know why we're chugging on the frame rate, but it might just be a matter of it being Pokemon Legends. I also feel like a lot of the trainer designs in this city are bad. And usually Pokemon is really good at thinking of, like, trainer class designs. that are good. But I think it's really, like, maybe, like, I have to encounter more, like, main characters, but, like, just the miscellaneous trainer designs are really meh. Sorry, guys, I'm gonna be very rambly and salty this stream, because I've had enough time away from the game to, like, cook on my thoughts on it. Like, this is inexcusable. There were balconies in fucking Kalos. On the 3DS, they had actual 3-dimensional balconies. And you might think, oh, well, these are so many balconies. They designed the buildings. They don't have to have all these details. And also, I'm playing this on the Switch too. Why am I dealing with crusty JPEGs? On the next generation software. It's really laggy? I don't know how to fix it, guys. Let me see. Maybe I'll close my Elgato and reopen it. That usually is how I fix all my problems. Okay, Elgato. Can you... Oh, wait, no, that's... Yeah. Let's see if that helps. Sorry, guys. I don't know how I break computers. Let's also close some extra stuff on my computer. Let's close Firefox. Let's close Discord. Just trying to get things to run a little smoother. Oh, God. That just opened and won't close now? Okay. Why am I so bad with computers? I would like for night to fall already. Politichu, couldn't you just, you know, wait at a bench? And I'm like, yeah, but then I have to find a bench. Ow! Oh, I got hit with the ka-chow! So here's the thing that you guys have to know about me, is that my ability is Lightning Rod, which means sometimes Lightning McQueen likes to come and hit me in the face in order to remind me to do some plugs. So, it's time to plug. I'm Politichu. I talk about politics and Pokemon on my Instagram, YouTube, and, and my TikTok, in short-form video content. Oh, God. God, I'm getting back into the rhythm. It's so hard to plug and do this at the same time, but I will do it. So I am fundraising for Pokemon for Palestine, an initiative that myself and some other creators came up with. Shout out to Awesome Creation and Gun Paladin. And we have a whole bunch of lovely creators on board, and we have been fundraising for the children of Palestine, for the Palestine Children's Relief Fund. We are making our way. Right now, we have fundraised just short, literally $4 short of $3,200. But I really want to get, ideally, to $5,000. Because it's, first of all, it's a good round number. Autism likes a good 5,000. It's lovely. And at 5,000, I'm gonna make my first video essay. Yeah, Politichu doing long-form content, baby! Oh, please, give me things. Oh, thank you for the snacks, sir. Okay, let's actually pay attention to our surroundings now. Okay, so there's a Froakie over there. Start up a battle with fire-type moves, but there's a Froakie. Okay. Can you learn fire-type moves? Wait, can he learn a fire-type move? Like a fire punch? Yeah! Fire punch! Let's just do that for now. I didn't see this guy. Oh, fuck. Well. Did I forget any other plugs, guys? Did I plug okay? It's hard to stream and also do stealth, I think. Because I'm trying to like look at chat while I'm trying to... Oh god, where'd that fucking frog go? Oh... Was it that way? No, this way. No. Where did the... Oh no. There they are. Okay, there's the kid with the froakie. We're gonna hit him. Hit him hard with our little fire punch. We're gonna start a fight with... Oh, no, that's Feather Dance. Why did I... No! God damn it, I pressed the wrong button. I'm good at video games, guys. I just... Oh yeah, Mystic's Cube. Good for you. The blue items on the ground are, like, little quests, basically. Little challenges you can do in the ZA Royale. That get you more rewards. So if I pick this up, land hits with electric type moves. Nope. Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna find a traitor to fight. And I'm gonna actually succeed at the stealth. You'll see. Hi, Rhino SCE. I'm doing well now. I was bedridden for the past couple days. So I'm really happy to be up and about again. I still get a little winded when I go up and down the stairs, but I'm generally on the upswing. Where's everybody? Okay, so there's one over here, like a little metatite. Let's see if we can stealth our way. Oh, don't turn around here. Okay, we're gonna start the fight with this fire punch. Boom, and then that completes a challenge. And then we have a one for landing electric type hits. So I'm gonna send out Sukemon, and we're going to hit him. Boom. And that gives us more rewards. Look at that. Look at that. That's how we get the medals, baby. That's how we do it. Hoboken style. You guys ever think about freaking Buddy, the cake boss? I think about the cake boss more often than I think I should. The other day I was at Walmart and I saw they had his stupid little vending machine cakes at the Walmart. And I'm just like, oh man. Oh man, cake boss. Oh, cake boss. How the mighty have fallen, cake boss. I miss when he just made cakes that were 90% cereal treats, you know? Where it was just big. I think the reason I think about Cake Boss as much as I do is because I want to be called boss. You know, I think it's a powerful word. and we can grab this card. And that gives us 3. And we can head up the ladder to try and find more trainers. God, the fucking windows make me so mad. Like, why? They did this game so dirty. Oh, and now there's another thing that pisses me off. The pavilions! They're just trying to make me crash out. They're trying to make me crash out, I swear. Okay, well, small child, don't come over here. Don't come over here, small child. Don't do it. No, the stranger's over here, small child. You don't want it. Deal with strangers. Stranger danger. Go away. I just want to attack you when you're not looking. Good, small child. Good. There we go. Another fighting type move. And then we're switching to grass. And we're gonna hit him with some grass type moves. Are either type attacks optimal against a pavilion? No. But we want those sweet, sweet coins. I want those coins. I want power. I need clout. Get rock-tuned, idiot. Oh, this top? Yeah, I love this top. I want this as an actual sweater. Whoop. Need that guy to whoop. No, fuck. I didn't make the landing. I was too ambitious with my flip. Where do we find other guys? Where do we find more people to battle? Is it just up? This is like the worst battle area. Okay, I guess we just gotta go up and fight that guy. Maybe on the other side of the building there's a drop down. No, there's the wall. Ugh. Ugh. I need that guy to turn around. Okay, let's... Oh, fuck! Nope, I'm a quitter. That's what I am. Hello? I'm gonna try entering from the other side of the thing, because it's all split up weird. Here we go. There's a girl in her fucking spritzy. But I'm gonna whoop. Whoop. Sorry, I just wanted to get the card. Don't mind me. Whoop. Don't mind me, girl boss. Ignore the tire coming closer and closer to your little guy. Okay, girl. Whoop. Oh my god. These bushes are doing nothing. Like, if I'm in a bush, no one should be able to see me. Is my thought. Is my feeling. I don't know why I chose to start the fight with Barnacle Boy, but Titania's gonna finish it. Moonblast, my baby! Get blarsted! Get blarsted, idiot! Recently, my my editor and mod KRVys mentioned in my Discord server. Check it out. We have a really lovely community. But mentioned in my Discord server that I am the reason why blarsted started entering his vocabulary. And, like, if I can do anything, that's what I want to be. I want to be the person that makes people say blarsted. You know? Ow! We're gonna... Poison sting! There we go. Oh, it's me! Sorry, me. You gotta die. Ah! Girl, you're bringing like a handful of babies to the Royale. Like, why? Give me your medals. And we might as well get out of here. The trainers are good EXP. Ugh. I'm eternally torn. Actually, no, okay, tis the season. It's time for the Michael Bublé beam. Why isn't it with Bubble Beam? They will choose to start attacking it with it, like, way too far away, and then they miss. Like, what? Barnacle Boy? Barnacle Boy, just move closer. With every other move, the Pokemon will just move close enough to hit it. Let's hit him with a Moon Blast. Oh, fuck. The fucking guy's shins get blursted instead of his dog. I'm trying to hit your dog. Girl! You're gonna hit the bush! This guy is maneuvering. His fucking legs are in the way. There we go. Just wanted to hit your dog, sir. Is that too much to ask? Wing attack. It'll be Barnacle Man when he evolves. Until then, he's Barnacle Boy. Can I do a backflip? No, Myth. I can't even show you the behind of me. I can't even turn around. Aw, that's so sweet, Fluff. Fluff in TikTok chat was just saying that they were just pleased to see me. Aw. Oh, Quick Claw. Oh, were we gonna use Sherm? No. We're too deep in the levels. Got Hayabusa, we got Broccoli here. Let's take out one of our level 28s. No, we're good. What we are gonna do is give a Quick Claw to somebody. Barnacle Boy, he needs the speed. He's so slow. Okay, let's go to a Pokemon Center and then over to the quest. I think I'd die if I did a backflip. The thing is that I have a chronic health problem that makes it so that I theoretically could be incredibly flexible at the cost of my own physical well-being. If I tried to do any sort of gymnastic nonsense, I would hurt myself so badly. Okay, let's go. Main quest. We're gonna have Titania out.
If you believe you're ready, please prove it to me in a Pokemon battle. You should know, however, that I also have the skill to defeat Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon.
I'll take you on. Let's see how this does. Challenger's tickets verified. You are cleared to start a promotion match.
Then let us begin.
I'll show you what I can do.
I'm sure you won't mind if I have a bit of fun as well. This is a Pokemon battle, after all.
I love his little hair bun. Look at his little... Okay, so, yeah, he's not Lysander, confirmed. But he's definitely related to Lysander with those fucking sideburns. Oh, you have a poor choice of a lead, my guy. Get moonblasted. Okay, let's light screen. Safeguard. Moonblast. Okay, Particle Boy. Bubble Beam. Rock Tomb. Okay, Sharpedo. Ow, Parfait! Giga drain him! Drain his Gigas. Disarm his voices. Some say I have a disarming voice. Of course he has a Baneri. Ow. Boom. I assume we'll fight him again later and he'll have a mega
Drampa, I have complete faith in you. Show her what you've learned over your long life.
Oh, Drampa's getting a mega? Oh shit! I wasn't spoiled for this! Oh, that's fun! Oh god. Huh? Let's satchel Hyper Potion to Tanya. See if we can proc the poison. Disarming voice? No, okay. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the butt. What type do you think he... Is he pure dragon? No, he's still dragon normal, probably. Light screen. Moonblast. Safeguard. Magical Leaf. Haha.
How formidable. Perhaps I put too great a burden on Berniri. It only just joined my team.
Oh, that Baniri hates you, canonically. If it just joined your team, it hates you, Vinny.
Superbly fought. With this, I can now confidently say that you subduing that rogue Mega Absol was no fluke.
Now processing your special promotion, which I hate. Look at this. Look how bullshit this is. This is what's wrong with this fucking game. They were the ones who made up the Z to A structure. And then with this, they just straight up admit that they didn't have enough content to carry us all the way through that many fucking letters. That's bullshit. They were like, oh, but then you'll feel like a super special mega protagonist instead of, you know, working your way to feeling like one. I'm sick and tired of everybody in Pokemon games being like, oh, you're the most special princess ever. I can tell right away. Fucking bullshit.
Congrats on reaching rank F.
I skipped the first part of his dialogue. Whoops.
Time for me to shoot straight up the ranks too. Can't let you outdo me. Vinny, I'm ready for my promotion match. You've also obtained the necessary challenger's tickets, Urbane? Very well, let us begin.
Dead silence. Dead silence.
Manon, Urbane, I congratulate you both on your promotion to rank F. Because you're fucking losers playing fucking this video game. Look at how your fists won't even collide with each other. Because they only know how to make the fist bumps in this game look like either you're like hover handsing or you're like clipping into each other. They just refuse to figure. They have you fist bump so many times in this video game, but they just did not bother to make that work. Isn't that fascinating, guys? Do allow me to heal both of your teams before we continue on. And here's a TM for each of you. Consider having your Pokemon learn the move that it contains.
Safeguard.
Now that you've joined the upper ranks, we can speak frankly about our next steps. Please join me inside as soon as you're ready.
Ooh, you guys! We're being spoiled with a building interior! Ooh! God, playing this game in rotation with Digimon. By the way, check out my streams on Saturdays, where I stream the latest Digimon title. It is like getting whiplash. Oh my god. And like, here's the thing. When Digimon has, you know, a prologue that, like, you know, goes for a bit, and then you unlock all the bullshit that leads you into the real story. When Pokemon does it, this is how it works. They just go, let's skip a whole bunch of shit. You're doing this now. When Digimon does it, I go into the game thinking, oh, the story's not as good as I, you know, was hoping. But, like, you know, oh, wait, there's a big twist? Like, it's very different. Yes, KRVys. Baniri, when you catch it wild, it canonically has the lowest possible friendship value. Which is completely different from every other Pokemon starts higher. But, Baniri starts always hating you. And then you need to max out its friendship in order for it to evolve. Baniri hates your fucking guts, and I love that about Baniri. It's my favorite thing about Baniri.
Please have a seat.
Oh, those chairs look bad.
What a building! If Quasartico's got the money to build this, it's no wonder they got the ZA Royale to catch on so quick.
Yeah, dude! Like, they actually get building interiors. The Pokemon centers don't even have 4 walls. They can't afford it.
Manon, you've had your rank raised, but I must confirm, Do you agree to lend us your aid to deal with cases of rogue mega evolution where they arise?
I'll take care of it.
Such superb aplomb.
Okay, you can't try to fucking pull me in with a message of... So, aplomb has a very weighted... It's a very weighted world in my heart for the Pokemon series. Because, it was part of the original translation of Pokemon not Omega Ruby, Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. The original translator of Pokemon Genius Translation. Then they got rid of it in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Because originally, Professor Birch says, oh, you pulled it off with aplomb. And they got rid of that. And then now they're tossing it here? Did they watch the same 8-hour video essay? I think it's 8 hours, maybe 6 hours? About Pokemon Omega Ruby? Did they watch the same one that I watched? And they were like, oh, we gotta bring aplomb back. That's what the fans need.
Only a handful of people are aware of the crisis that Lumio City now faces, including we three. While Quasartico Inc. has been providing highly ranked trainers with mega rings of our making, we've not divulged these sensitive truths to them. We must work in lockstep to resolve this current crisis, without the people in the city coming to realize that they were ever in any danger. It's honestly amazing how we managed to keep it from them so far. 2 entire years. 2 years? What do you mean 2 years? Yes, 2 years ago is when it began for us. AZ had realized that the city was in peril, so he approached Quasartico Inc. with a proposal, knowing our urban redevelopment efforts. He said that Lumios was crying out in pain. Can you even imagine? The terror of being on the receiving end of a glare from that towering giant of a man. It was clear that he was serious about his claims, so we began our own investigations into the matter.
That is so unrealistic for a big company to be like, oh yeah, we gotta look into what this guy has to say.
What we discovered was the existence of a mysterious power with the potential to trigger rogue mega evolution in Lumio City. We've been calling it Mega Power, but why is it accumulating here in Lumios? That is something our efforts still haven't been able to answer. And then, 6 months ago, we witnessed rogue mega evolution occurring for the first time. AZ and his Floette did their utmost to pacify the poor Pokemon together, and yet AZ unfortunately lacks the constitution for lengthy battles, which left us with little recourse. That's when I stepped in to help.
Wait, you were there?
Yeah, the dialogue is brutal, Saltiest Chicken, you're right. I listened to him because he was large, yeah. I mean, I would probably listen to whatever AZ has to say, but he's just he's so baby girl to me. I look at him and I'm like, he's so big and tortured and old. Oh, neat! Thank you, Viking Smith, for adding that in. Baneri is no longer unique in how much it hates you. Low Kicks hates trainers too. That's neat. Just fucking hates you. They just did that for no reason? They were just like, no, it hates you. I have not seen Dwebble. I don't think Dwebble's in this game, Rexator, which is bullshit. Justice for Dwebble.
I swapped in for AZ and battled alongside Floette in his place. It took us all by surprise. I just had to help, you know? He'd done so much for me, like putting me up at the hotel. I wanted to repay him, still do. Besides, Floette did all the work. She's a special Pokemon, and that Light of Ruin move's amazing. That's how your friend Urbane there found out about the threat to Lumios, and what inspired him to create this Team MZ, as you call it. He has put every effort into reaching the upper ranks in order to be in a better position to help us.
Which is insane. If just like, oh, he's 6 months ago. Okay, 6 months ago this happened. And he has been putting in all this effort to reach the upper ranks. But he's literally been at, like, rank Y this whole time. Like, he's been at, like, baby tier this whole time. Why couldn't they make it so that his rank was, like, one of the many ones that we skipped? They could have just been like, oh, he's rank, N? I don't know.
Ranks, in order to be in a better position to help us deal with these cases of rogue mega evolution. And now you've made it to those very ranks. Urbane, Maman, we will be depending on your strength.
But why are we having this meeting out in the fucking open in the atrium? They didn't want to give us a second room, huh? This meeting should not be in this atrium-ass room. It should be in, like, a fucking side boardroom. Why are we having this in the... This is where, like, people fucking sit and wait and have their coffee. Why are we having this important secret conversation out here?
Vinny? Who is that with you? Madam President, these are the 2 young trainers who've been working with AZ. I see. Lovely to meet you both. I must return to my duties now that President Jet has arrived. Please do excuse me.
I don't know what her deal is yet. Like, she has to be evil, right? They just do this thing where they're like, oh, we'll make, like, a company CEO evil, but we're not gonna actually, like, tie that into how being a rich CEO is typically because you're evil. Like, you know what I mean? Looking at you, Sword and Shield.
So, Manon, now that you know why it's so important for Team MZ to be strong, okay, should we think about heading back to the hotel?
You're not even gonna let me look around the... Oh, okay, I do get to look around the building. Yeah, look, they didn't even... They had us in this fucking atrium, having a meeting right next to the fucking doors. Our super secret meeting, we're next to these sliding doors. Like, we couldn't be in an office? They couldn't afford an extra room? Bullshit. Are you gonna make me auto-travel?
We've got nothing left to do here, right? Let's head out.
Wait, can I do anything here? Exchange your mega shards here. Yes. We at Quasartico Inc. are gathering mega shards in order to further our research on mega crystals, while also helping the city of Lumios pristine. If you bring mega shards to us, we will happily exchange them for mega stones and more. How about it? Would you like to exchange your mega shards for items? Yes, please. I don't know if I have enough for anything good. Ooh, okay. Oh gosh, I'm gonna get, like, am I gonna get spoils in here? Or are these all gonna be the ones that we know about? This looks like, okay, these are all just ones that we know about. We have to, okay. Oh, what do we want to do? We could get an Alakazite for our Alakazam. Is there anybody I particularly want to be using? None of these guys are speaking to me. In terms of the ones that we have. There was no Hallucinite there.
Big fancy corporate buildings like this really put me on edge for some reason.
Good instincts, kid!
I know how to take that edge off. Let's go get something to eat. I'll meet you at Nuevo Cafe. That's the one right off Centrico Plaza, remember?
Oh, the one that's owned by oh, finger quotes, reformed genociders? Classist assholes who are now baristas? I know what you are. You fucks. Ow! Okay, I've been hit with the with Lightning McQueen. My lightning rod ability sometimes makes Lightning McQueen come straight for my face. And that means that it's time for me to do some plugs. Hi, I'm Politichu. I talk about politics and Pokemon on my TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube shorts. And when I'm doing my streams, I have a silly, goofy time. And I'm fundraising for Pokemon for Palestine. It's an initiative that me and Gun Paladin and Awesome Creation came up with, where we're fundraising. We got a whole bunch of creators on board, and we're fundraising for the children of Palestine and the Palestine Children's Relief Fund. We have all sorts of crazy fun rewards that everyone can try to reach. Like, if we get to $4,000 raised total, that will mean that I will have to play a Yakuza game for the first time on stream. And that's exciting. If we raise a total of $5,000 for the children of Palestine during the campaign period, I'm gonna make my very first long-form video essay. I already have the outline for it, too. It's pretty juicy. Yeah, and we're currently sitting at $3,196 total raised.
What now? Hey, Naveen, mind if we join you for a bite? I'm done eating, actually. What I'd really like is to enjoy some post-meal alone time. But more importantly, are you sure you know what you're doing? What do you mean? Menno, if you keep winning your way up the ranks in the ZA Royale, eventually you'll have to face the gamer prodigy, the streaming sensation of the keyboard legions.
Me? Guys, I'm in this game?
You're gonna have to battle Canary.
That's not how you spell Politichu, Naveen. That's not how you spell Politichu. It's P-O-L-I-T-I-C-U. Fresh hot takes from me to you. Who?
What? Have you not heard of her? She's an electrifying streamer who slings cutting commentary in her snarky yet affectionate tone.
Guys, I'm in this game. They just fused me with Hatsune Miku! That's just me and Hatsune Miku fused! What? Also, really? You guys just had Ayano. They already had an electric-type trainer who was a streamer. Why would they do that twice in a row? Hello? Like, I get the idea of, like, you know, electric-type streaming, like, makes sense, but, like, there's other kinds of influencers you could do. You know, there's other things you can do.
She's a bold, vibrant vision in her streetwear. And her gameplay, so daring, so dynamic.
Okay, simp.
She's not just a local Lumio star, either. Her streams and skill are taking all of Kalos by storm. So tell me, do you really plan on battling Canary? That Canary? The Canary?
Dude, you also signed up for Team MZ. What? What? Naveen?
I mean, yeah, we won't get to rank A if we don't. You mustn't. A Pokemon battle with Canary? The nerve. The closest we fans could ever get to her is perhaps claiming a Canary plush in exchange for colorful screws. It wouldn't be proper for the likes of us to even enter her orbit.
Well, it is good to have good boundaries with your audience, for sure. But, like, it's a public tournament. Like, just don't be weird about it, Naveen. Just interact with her like a normal person. This is the problem with, you know, being an influencer, being a creator. You're always worried about, you know, like, people being weird. And I try to keep my boundaries as well as I can, and being a VTuber helps. Oh, I'm Hatsune Pichu. When did that happen? Probably when I was talking about how I fused with Hatsune Miku. It's... Let's Player, and Ayano was more of like a variety streamer. But like, this is Naveen, just be normal.
So you probably figured this out, but Naveen's a pretty serious Canary fan. Though for some reason, he's not a member of Canary's fan club, Dynamo. They're called Dynamo because Electros, Canary's partner Pokémon, evolves from Dynamo.
Oh, that's cute. Does that mean we're gonna get Mega Electros? Please! I love Electros.
And the A in their name is a 4, to make it gamery, I guess?
Maybe it's to make it homestucky. Maybe they're homestucks.
Of course I'm not a member of Dynamo. If I join now, they'd think I'm some common bandwagoner, not the diehard fan I am. There's more to fandom than being in the official club anyway.
But here's the thing, is that if you follow me, you can become one of my constituents, and you don't have to worry about it being a big bandwagon. It's fine. And then I become your representative. I like my fan name. I think it's better than Dynamo, right? You guys like constituents, right?
To me, what matters is watching all of her content and learning all there is to know about her.
That's weird.
Then I can design amazing outfits that she could wear on her streams. That's the dream, at least. Isn't part of her appeal the fact that she just always wears her own regular clothes on stream? What do you know anyway? Would you deny my humble dream to design an outfit for someone I so admire? Oop, hold that thought. Vinny's calling. You've detected high concentrations of mega power?
Okay, here's the thing, is he's obviously on speakerphone right now. Why would we not be able to hear Vinny's side of the conversation? Everybody's on goddamn speakerphone all the time in this world, because they gotta have the phones floating around. But can't the Rotom phone just float next to your ear? It's so rude to be on speakerphone like this everywhere.
Well, you found some already? Well, Vinny, you do your job quick. Got it. Team MZ will figure out how to take care of this. Okay, talk to you later. Sounds like they've pinpointed some areas where a Pokemon's likely to rogue Mega Evolve. Does this mean we have to have some kind of strategy meeting? You got it. Let's head back to Hotel Z.
I don't see my... Okay, KRVys, I didn't notice that I was Hatsune Pichu for a while, because the thing that lets me see my model is, like, on my third screen, which is, like, out of view. I have one screen that's just the chats, one screen that's just the game, and then the other screen is where I can see my OBS window. And it's like, to look at it. Yeah, also, can't they just show a person holding a phone? No, they'd have... their fingers would clip. The floating phones is just a way for them to not have to figure out how a phone would interact with, like, a person's hair or hands. The floating phones is absolutely a cop-out. And they never show what's, like, on the phone, because they always can just face it away. It's a real cheat. Like, can we talk about this is one of the only buildings that has actual awnings? Like, this is one of the only buildings that actually has, like, physical shape to it, but also, like, look, if you look at it, it looks kind of bad. Ugh. Like, if they put a modicum effort into their building designs. You know, let me fucking explore the Pokemon world. But the Pokemon world is just a series of streets. It's not a living, breathing place. Let me see. Okay, guys. Well, what was her voice again?
You ready for the strategy? You ready for a strategy meeting? Oh, let's start. You know our dining room? Guess what? It doubles as Team MZ's strategy meeting room.
Would you give me a moment before you go in? No problem. What's up?
Here's the thing: is I thought there were going to be different rooms. He's putting up the he's putting up the banner, and I'm so frustrated because I was like, oh, there's 3 locations. There's another location, but no, they're like, no, everything has to. Like any other thing, I'd be like, oh, that's clever to make multiple uses of the same space. But in this game, I'm just like, oh, they're just cutting corners.
Thank you all for waiting. You can come on in now. Quasartico's thrown their support behind Urbane and Menal. Now it's time we start tackling the rogue Mega Evolution problem in earnest. So I figured we could use something like this. It's Team MZ's flag, complete with our logo. That's so cool! Naveen really knows his way around a needle and thread, huh? You're so talented, Naveen. This is sort of my thing, after all.
Not to be a buzzkill or anything, but should we get to the strategy meeting now?
Alright, well, yeah, let's get strategizing.
I hope you guys like the voices I put into everybody. The game not having voice acting is absolute nonsense. Like, I'm not even expecting full voice acting out of Pokemon, because there was one person who did give the only justification for no voice acting in Pokemon, and that's because it makes children read, which is huge. But cutscenes where mouths are flapping and words are scrolling across the screen at high speeds, kids aren't able to read those words fast enough, and it looks stupid. Cutscenes should be voice acted, and I think that at the beginning of talking to someone, there should be a, uh-huh, no, yeah, huh, you know? Give me a little, like, a little, you know? Like, give me a little, and then just the text. Just like the smallest amount of voice acting. Oh, D&D table vibes? Yeah, oh, you're right. You're so right. It looks like they're poring over a map of Kermaga. I just realized that's a reference most people. It's a Pathfinder city, okay? It's sick. It's like the Kirkwall of Pathfinder.
Okay, I hereby call the strategy meeting to order. According to the intel we got from Vinny, rogue Mega Evolving Pokemon are probably going to appear in 3 locations. The first one is Amilis Park in the Blue District. This one's probably going to be a Slowbro. The second is in Jean Sector. The second is in Jean Sector 3, where we can expect a Camerupt to be the problem. Third is Magenta's Sector 9, where our target should be a Victory Bell.
Why did they feel like they have to tell us what Megas they're gonna be? Wouldn't it be more fun if we could just run into the spot and not know what Mega it's gonna be? Wouldn't that be more fun? But no, they have to make it baby mode because they're like, oh, we want you to build your team to go fight that Mega. Just let me, you know?
Notice anything, Naveen?
No, nothing in particular. Come on, Naveen, nothing at all.
You know what it is? They made it so the 3 Megas are the rock, paper, scissors, water, fire, grass. So that once you get one of them, then you can use it on the next one in the order. But it's so dumb.
Go on then, team leader. Step up and explain it for everybody if Naveen's too distracted. The place where the Slowbro is supposed to go rogue is in the Blue District. In the Blue District isn't far from the Stone Emporium on Vernal Avenue. Ah, I see. If a rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon damaged the Stone Emporium, we might not be able to shop there anymore. Which would mean losing a source of valuable Mega Stones. Yep, what Naveen said.
That's not the takeaway I had.
We might want to stop by the Stone Emporium to stock up on Mega Stones sometime soon. I bet that'd help us with all these rogue Pokemon. What do you think, Minal? Does the Emporium have insurance? That's your takeaway?
Oh no!
What's up?
I almost missed the start of Canary's daily stream.
Naveen, we're literally in the middle of a strategy meeting. Just watch the archive stream later.
Clearly you don't understand. You can't savor being part of the chat when you're watching from the archive.
Hi, chat. How are you doing? Ooh, you completed a Pathfinder campaign last Saturday? Congrats! Was it one of the official campaigns, or was it like a homebrew one? Sorry, just Alfredi, you jump scared me because I read your message over in the TikTok chat, and then I saw the slash joke, and I was like, at first I was like, what is this person in my chat? And no, it's a good joke. Okay. They posted Mumdani gerrymandering the boroughs. Very funny joke. I don't know if anyone could tell from all my reposts. I'm deep in the Mumdani talk. My one sorrow about the election is that I'm like, I don't want to. I hope it doesn't lower the amount of Mumdani posting. It was the Orc Country one? I don't know what that one would be referring to.
You can't savor being part of the chat when you're watching from the archive.
Oh, sorry, that's the wrong voice.
Surely you agree, Minal.
Spoken like a true fan. I guess there's more to watching a stream than just sitting there looking.
Yeah, there's like throwing Pokeballs and donating to the fundraiser that I'm running for the children of Palestine. That's something you can do while watching a stream, you guys. You can check out my link tree, and you'll find a Pokemon for Palestine. And you can also find my Discord server, where we have lovely hangouts, and I get to see everybody's art. It's so much fun. Oh no, ow! Oh god, ow, ow. Yeah, oof.
Hey, Lita, focus. We're still in the strategy meeting here. I think we should split up and each head to a different Pokemon's location. Then Minal can circle around and help lend some firepower at each spot. Sound good?
How come?
Because she's a super talented trainer. We'll all feel better with her fighting at our sides.
That's just assuming that you guys are all gonna fail.
I get where Urbane's coming from, but that's a lot of pressure. Are you okay with that plan, Minal? Seems hard, but sure. If you say so, then I guess. Naveen, make sure you pull your weight. Don't let Minal handle everything, okay?
No way!
What now?
Canary reacted to something I said in chat.
Whoa, that's amazing. No, wait. Naveen, we're still in a strategy meeting. Seriously, just watch it in the archive.
See, the fun thing about being in my chat is I'm way more likely to, notice what you're saying. King Pootisbird said, Pichu, what's your thoughts on the increase of racism towards Indian people lately? I assume in this case, you're speaking of, like, East Indian, because we don't use Indian, for, indigenous peoples. It is out of control. The thing is with, I think the big thing with why East Indian, bigotry has risen so much in Canada is because it is, on the tier list of, like, who is, like, the least acceptable to be racist against in Canada, for example, is, like, there's a tier list to it. There's different levels of, it's free game to be racist towards the Indigenous peoples of Canada. People do that all the time. People are unstoppable in terms of being racist to the Indigenous peoples of Canada. But at the same time, that can give you, like, there's a lot more pushback. There's a lot more, like, of a focused effort to get pushback on that one. Like, being racist against black people, very similar in terms of, like, there's a way more of an organized push to defend. But with East Indian people, it is, with Indian people, it is just, there isn't any, like, hey, big movement to be like, hey, don't do that. Don't do that. So we end up having a lot of, we have a lot of racism towards them, and it has been enabled by the fact that people made it, like, treated it as being like, oh, it's perfectly normal and okay to mock, you know, an Indian person's accent, and so, you know, it's you start tiptoeing into it. And I think also a lot of the same people who are Islamophobic like to jump on Indian people because they want to be racist to brown people, but in Canada there's a lot more of a politeness culture, which means that you're not going to be as open with hating Muslim people, but East Indian people, no! The stereotypes is that they have high-paying jobs, or they're, you know, they're very intelligent, and, you know, it's a very different setup. I have a very unique voice, thank you! I like to do voice acting. It's, my passion. Thank you, Dot in chat. You don't have a full name, you just have a little dot. So I'm looking at the TikTok chat, switching over to the Twitch chat. Let's keep going.
No, wait. Naveen, we're still in the strategy meeting. Seriously, just watch it in the archive.
We've been over this. I couldn't have had that moment in chat just now if we were watching it after the fact.
Maybe you've got a point.
Okay, Naveen and Lita. We know what Pokemon we're after and where to look for them. And we should all look into the Pokemon species that are supposed to rogue Mega Evolve, so we'll all have some solid strategies to deal with them.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Well, Minnow, since you'll have all 3 targets, let's break this up into 3 missions. Number 1, pacify the rogue Mega Evolving Slowbro at Amelis Park.
Aimless? Aimless? I don't know how that one would be said.
In the Blue District. In the Blood District.
Bleh.
Urbane will head to that one first. Number 2, pacify the rogue Mega Camerupt that should be on a rooftop in Jean Sector 3. I'll help take point on this one. And number 3 will be Magenta Sector 9's rogue Mega Victory Bell. That's you, Naveen.
Rogue Mega Evolution is painful for Pokemon. In their pain, they might end up hurting whoever or whatever's around them. We've got to help people we can, Pokemon and people alike.
That does it for our strategy meeting. Want to watch the rest of Canary's stream together, Naveen?
No, thank you. I prefer watching Canary's streams on my own.
He's such a bitch. He's so mean. Like, he interrupts our meeting to watch it, and then he says, oh, I want to do this alone. Like, fucking... Oh, what voice did I give AZ?
Manon, I received word from Vinny. So, you have committed yourself to saving the Pokémon suffering from Rogue Mega Evolution. If that is the case, you should have this.
Yes, hello. Pichu is teaching you about intersectional identity marginalization. Yeah! Yeah! Because I'm Politichu. I talk about politics and Pokemon on my TikTok, my Instagram, and my YouTube shorts in short-form video content. Though when I'm streaming, I'm usually just having a fun, goofy time playing video games. But, you know, if anyone ever wants to have me talk about something politics, I'm always down to talk about it. Meganiumite! Ah!
The final evolution of the Chikorita you received is the Pokemon Meganium. Meganium is capable of Mega Evolution if you give it that Meganiumite to hold. I've noticed more smiling faces here at the hotel since you arrived, Manon. I think this is because you help bring people and Pokemon closer together, even if you don't realize it yourself. But listen well, Manon. People and Pokemon finding a way to live together in this city. It will be the test that decides the future survival of both. That is why we must protect Lumios's Pokemon and people, to bring about a bright future for all.
Cute. I don't know how convincing I am when I try to do like a voice, but
when it comes to doing masculine voices, I'm way more suited to doing like, you know, an anime protagonist guy, you know? Classic. I'm a shonen guy. That's what this voice is, right? Politichu thinks that we should go and do a little bit of catching and grinding.
That's not what I meant to do. Let's little ice creams. Actually, what will be good against the ice creams? Alicia gave him Fire Punch. And he has Brick Break. I just want to get some levels, you know what I mean? I disagree with this game being peak. The peak Pokemon game that we have so far is Legends Arceus still. This game has not surpassed Legends Arceus. It's a bit of a step back. Especially with me playing it on the Switch 2 and it's still looking bad. I'm just kind of doing the perimeter because I know that alpha is going to be a nightmare to deal with. Let's try different spot. We caught all the guys in 6. Let's go to eat. I wish I could do more of a true Ash Ketchum.
I'm Ash Ketchum from Pallet Town.
It's not quite there. I got the energy of an Ash Ketchum with it, but I don't think my impression is powerful enough. Oh, there's so many guys over there. Let's see. That's gonna be... So you peek in the hole and you can see that that's obviously the nose of a Drillbur. Come on, Drillbur. another driller. On a rooftop! Haluchas can be found on the rooftops. I don't need to be catching all these dribblers. Bye-bye. Out of the hole. See, Drillber's gonna be in holes, but not by Hippo Baby. My Hippo Baby deserves to be swimming in the sand instead of just walking around grass like an idiot in the other area. Let's see what's over here. We want to get Parfait nice and strong so we can Mega Evolve. Yeah, Arceus had way better story. And it had an aura, you know? Arceus had vibes. It had artistic direction, you know? It wasn't perfect, it was like proof of concept, but it had a real, like, energy to it. And it had shiny hunting! That was way better than the shiny hunting in this. Here we go, another Gibble. Gibble! In the ball! Ugh! They just do not want to stay in the ball. At least we're getting some levels out of this. Getting some EXP. What I really need to do is run around the city and parkour so I can get screws. So we can get more EXP gain. And it's just... It's less exciting streaming content to be doing grinding and flips and shit, but... I guess... I have this, like, idea as a streamer that I always want to be doing the most interesting thing at any given time. But I also know that sometimes it's nice to have a chill chat, you know? Lumiose and ZA feels a lot more alive. Yes and no. I felt community with the characters in Legends Arceus. Oh my god. Let's get out of here. Nope. There we go, exit. I felt community with them. I could see, while I wish that there was more of a town building aspect, which I also thought that what they were going to do with this game was a town building aspect. Like, the one thing that, like, carried over thematically from Arceus to this game is the idea that it was building a town. But, like, both games made it seem like that was what was gonna happen, and then both of them cucked me on it. Like, if you're doing an urban redevelopment project as, like, a core part of your video game, why am I not involved in that process? Like, wouldn't it be cool? Because, like, the only thing that they're doing that's urban redevelopment is adding the new wild zones. You're not seeing, like... And they have, like, all these scaffoldings, like, they're doing stuff. But... I'm just saying, I should be put in a position, and this is the same thing with Arceus. Why am I not doing... I have to aim better. Why am I not... like, unlocking the ability to build new buildings and then choose, like, from a couple color schemes of what building it's gonna be. Like, you know, I'm not asking for, like, crazy control. I'm asking for the level of control that I get from a design app game. You know, one of those ones where you have to do, like, a match 3? and it lets you get a mansion. And you have this mansion from your grandma that you have to, like, rebuild. And then you get, like, oh, you did enough puzzles to unlock a rug. Choose out of 3 rug designs. If you're gonna have a game where it's like, oh, you're building this town, you're building this city, let me choose what color the rug is. Like, you know, get me involved. What's the point of being like, oh, it's an urban redevelopment thing, and then I'm not actually having any creative control? Let my Lumios feel like I made decisions in it. That'll make me more attached to my Lumios.
I can see into the very future. And what I see for myself, what I see is myself giving you a TM.
Yeah, future sight. Yeah. Like, Jubilee Village changed as you progressed, which is the bare minimum. But I guess, like, yeah, you get more wild zones, wild areas as you progress in this. But I feel like that's bad? Okay, I'm gonna have to defend that. Okay, I think it's bad. Oh, I'm not Black Star. This is my OC, Manon. I like to make OCs when I play games, and I thought, you know, we don't have as many Pokemon games where we get to meet melanated, and I thought I'd make a cool melanated queen. I'm very white. I'll be the first to tell you. I'm very white. Though, I have discovered, sorry, we're going off on a tangent. I have discovered that, nothing brings me more joy and more like, oh, thank God I'm doing something right, than when I'm playing, when I'm like doing my videos on Instagram. I keep getting comments from like people with black profile pictures. I don't know if it's them or if it's somebody to stand, but I'll see like a melanated face be like, yeah, this is good, and I'm like, oh, thank God, I'm doing something right. If Black Instagram is approving of my content, I'm doing something right. That's how you know. Andy, here's the thing. I like picking the girl because I actually like Urbane more than Tawny. I have, on my own time, made a side profile where I've been kind of playing along and, you know, stopping wherever I am in terms of progress in this playthrough. And I've seen the differences in Urbane and Tawny's dialogue, and I like Urbane's way more. Urbane comes across as, like, a little bit cocky. He comes across as, like, oh, he's a cool guy who, like, you know, he actually feels, like, a little bit more like a rival. Whereas, like, Tawny's just nice. Like, she's just every nice girl ever. She's just nice. And they kind of make her a bimbo. Like, in the beginning cutscene, like, the beginning, like, kind of, like, dialogue bit, where you're, like, dealing with the people that have the Pancham, like, the way that Urbane says that he doesn't remember them is kind of cocky, where he's like, oh, I guess you must not have been a challenge if, like, I don't remember you. Whereas Tawny's is like, oh, I just don't remember you. Like, it just kind of makes it seem like he does remember them, he's just being a bitch on purpose, versus she just doesn't remember them because she's a bimbo. Which, like, is an appreciable character, but I'm tired of girls being less aggressive. Like, the idea that the female rival is, like, nicer kind of annoys me. Can we get some girls being mean, please? We have yet to have an actual mean rival girl in Pokemon. Like, one of the most famous girl rivals in Pokemon is May. And part of why she's famous is because she has so much more dialogue, she talks so much more than Brendan as a rival, that speedrunners choose Brendan as their rival, choose to be the female protagonist because she won't stop yapping that it makes the game slower. That's insane, right? Like, they really were like, women be talking. Yeah, girl rivals are always just like, I'm nice. Hi, I'm nice. And some people will be like, oh, but we got Marnie. Marnie's not mean. She's literally boring. She doesn't have a personality. She has a character design that slaps, but her personality is just so nothing. She's just kind of like, whatever. Like, maybe with voice acting, they could sell me on whatever the fuck her personality is supposed to be, but they didn't give her voice acting. So, we gotta replace that fire punch. We don't need it anymore. She's really indifferent, but then her whole story, Marty's like, oh, I'm indifferent. But, like, it's so contrary to, like, her goals. Oh my god. I was gonna defeat that stupid Alpha Baniri, and then I hate the way that the time mechanic works in this game. It feels bad every time whenever it becomes day or night. Like, it always feels like a pace breaker. Like, hey, I was doing something. I was in the middle of doing something? Can you please not give me a whole freaking pop-up every time the day and night happens? It's annoying. Like, I want a girl that has beads energy. I want a girl that has... I want a girl rival who's just mean. Like, I'm tired of nice rivals. I want a rival that pisses me off. Every rival has to be your friend, and I'm like, no! Let people be mean. Can we just have a rival in one of these games who, like... where the rival is, like, the surprise villain? You know? Because they always have to do a freaking twist villain these days. I'm so sick of twist villains. They always gotta do them. Oh no. This is one of the ones I can't do yet, right? Yeah, no. Okay. Wah wah. I need that fire monkey. Just gonna run around for a while. See what we can do. See what parkours need to be parkoured. Taxis are a great way to reach a place if you've never visited before. And once you get there, you'll have a new travel spot for the future. And just mega shards. Okay. The driver's chatter can be real hit or miss, though. And if you're stuck sitting through it... Okay. I have not used the taxi cab mechanic in this game. Am I missing out if I'm not using the taxi cab mechanic? It's not that hard of a city to navigate without using taxis. It's not big enough to, like, oh yeah, you gotta use the taxis. Regina George is my rival. Exactly. Like, why can't we have... If you're gonna have a twist villain all the time, why not make it so that the rival goes down a dark path and sucks? Where you're like, oh no, actually my rival was an asshole. You know? But they gotta be like, no, you have to have friendship. And I'm like, here's the thing. Is that it's very few times have I felt like in modern Pokemon games that I'm actually friends with the oh, hello.
Well, if it isn't that,
Oh wait, I think I made him Scottish.
well, if it ain't the new Hotel Z kid,
That wasn't Scottish. Okay.
you're quite the hot topic these days.
I'm the chain store hot topic.
Everyone's talking about the trainers who shot up the ranks at a flash. I hear this stuff because I'm entered in the ZA Royale myself, you see. So tell me, what's a trainer like yourself doing in a place like this? We're gonna be tinkering with the scaffolding, so can I ask you to make a lightning and bolt?
Oh, I didn't realize I wandered into the plot.
It's about to get dangerous here.
Dangerous. Thanks, kid, but in our line of work, we're a hair away from danger every day. I don't like getting rough with folks, but we've got a job to do, see? If you're going to get it in our way, if you're gonna get in our way, get one of these fellas to battle you.
I'll pass.
Good call. Shouldn't get in the way of builders at work.
Okay, I didn't mean to do that. I'm just trying to find places, people to fight. I want to go into some rooftops. Let's explore in, like, this sector. I don't think I've properly given, like, this zone a full looky-loo. Oh, thank you for the follow! Hi! Yeah, I want silver. Yeah, very few characters feel like friends to me in Pokemon games. Like, I can kinda buy the friendship between everyone in Scarvi. I don't feel any kinship towards Hau. I hate Hau. Like, he's part of why I don't like, I don't like, Alola. I don't like that gen. First of all, it's constantly stopping you. It's constantly stopping you from doing anything, and it's annoying. I think I've done these ones for the... I just want to get on some of these buildings. I need to find some frickin' ladders. Oh, the X and Y friend group were nothing burgers. It was too many guys. They put in too many guys. Like, it felt like they were all friends, but I was just some person that they sort of decided was in the group. But I wasn't friends with any of them. I couldn't tell you the first thing about Callum's personality.
Berries sure are mysterious, and you'd never be able to tell by looking at them. But they have all kinds of effects. Wouldn't you like to try one out?
Thank you. Yeah. Let me go up this. Yeah, I was just adopted into the friend group without any, like, effort on my part. I bought... You know who I really loved as a rival? Who was a friend, but I loved as a rival? Barry. Barry is a great rival, because I knew 100 boys when I was a kid who were just like Barry. Where they're just like... like, moving at their own pace and kind of being insensitive by just dragging you along and, like, not... And just assuming that, like, you know... Like, it had real, like, ADHD, like, bratty boy... Like, you knew that kid. You knew a Barry in your life. He had personality for days. Like, so he made me, like, Barry made me want to, like, kick his butt because he was just, like, driving me nuts, but in a friendly way, like the way that your friends drive you nuts. Where you're like, oh, Barry! I am Barry-coded. I know this about myself. You're right. You're right, and you should say it. I can get to that roof from here, but I can drop down here. Sometimes, you never know what might be on these edges. Oh, shove it! Fuck yeah! Fuck. Fuck, please, 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 we have to okay. Ultra Ball. Shove it, shove it, shove it, shove it, shove it, shove it, shove it. Yes! Shove it, get! Oh, yes! Yes, 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 yes! And watch it interrupt our whole shit to do a whole, oh, it's daytime animation that annoys me that, like, this is annoying. Like, I didn't go to the battle zone, so you don't need to give me a whole, like, oh, hey. Like, it's so annoying. Okay, I'll drop down there in a second. Let me... Whoop. Beep. Anything else around here? Whoop. Nope. I did say that there was something like over this way, I think, building-wise. I just need to find a way up. I'm all turned around already. Or was it this way? Yeah, Wally was like a passive rival. I wish he had more moments where he showed up, but at the same time, like, he kind of needs to not see you in a while in order to, like, surprise you with his growth. But I kind of like that, like, Wally had the vibe of, like, him being like, can I be your rival, please? And you're like, oh, I already have one. Oh, okay, but sure. And you humor him, you know? And then he surprises you. That's a good rival. I think Wally is a great example of a character archetype that they can work with, you know? Ugh, I'm just thinking about how they could have had if Pokemon had a budget and time. If they gave the games the actual time they need to cook. Imagine if they did a Pokemon school-themed game like Scarvi, but actually have it so that, like, you know, it's cool and actually scratches the itch of what it's like, of the fantasy to be in a cool boarding school where you learn about Pokemon. Like, they literally made it a boarding school while also still being within walking distance of your house. Which is... And then they have you never do anything with your room. That should have also been customizable. Pokemon keeps doing this thing where they make me think I'm gonna get customization beyond just, oh, here's what your trainer looks like. But they're like, no. No, it'd be too hard if your actions changed the world state at all. It'd be too hard. even in the games where you can't do multiplayer, where you can, like, run around with each other. So, like, I can see why you wouldn't want to do different world states for that. Why can't I change the world state? Let me choose what design of bridge goes here, you know? Stupid. Sorry, I'm rambling. I'm running around, and I'm not actually fighting guys, which is what I need to do. Oh, I have to hydrate. Let me... Oh my gosh. You know what? Rexator's saying that, Wally was chronic illness rival friend. Here's the thing. Does that mean that I am a fusion between Barry and Wally? As a chronic illness, person who was just... Who just had to be in bedridden for a couple days? Is that me? I want to find... I think we saw a thing this way last time. I'm trying to remember what I have seen exploration-wise in this playthrough versus my own. This way. Yeah, we went this way, but we were like, that Whirlipede's a little strong last time we went through here. But we're gonna be able to take it this time. I believe in us. Let's make sure everybody... Oh! Our Whirlipede can evolve! Woohoo! Okay, guys.
Who's that Pokémon?
It's Scolipede, one of my favorite Pokemon designs. It's an all-time Pokemon. Let's make sure that we actually have guys that are going to be decent against... I'm a little behind on levels, but I can always bring Absol. Let's... Oh, we'll be okay. Hey, can you stop coming after me? Whirlipede? I think it's absolutely nonsense that they didn't come up with a real reason why there are alphas. They're just like, oh, it's weird that there were alphas in Hisui, but then they're also here. Okay. Like, what? It's like they thought that, like, just the alphas were the only thing that people liked about the Hisui region. And, you know, not the amazing story and world building and characters and lore. They were like, no, Pokemon, big, red eye. Big red eye, big. Oh, this is where we get the twigs. Okay. Whoop. Oh, a fusion between Barry and Wally. Yeah, you're right. That is a Flash joke. But you're now inclined to do a reverse Flash joke instead? Do you mean Reverse Flash or do you mean Professor Zoom? That's my question. Because Reverse Flash is a very different character than Professor Zoom. Not that the frickin' a lot of the media will trick you into thinking. Because if you want to tie into the illness thing, Reverse Flash was a paraplegic guy who was then turned into a speedster and he was obsessed with Wally and making Wally a better hero. Like, both Reverse Flash and Professor Zoom are both, in their own way, the biggest haters and the biggest stans of their respective Flash. Eobard is Professor Zoom. He was so obsessed with Barry Allen's Flash that he was like, oh, I'm such a big fan that it has turned into like a nasty obsession where I want to steal his life. And that's why he's the way he is. Whereas the Reverse Flash, he's more mentally unstable in more of like a genuinely like way, and he straight up is like, no, I love Wally West the Flash. I think he's great. He needs to be stronger, and he needs to be stronger by me fucking shit up. Like it's Yandere coded. I know Flash lore. Okay, where's this twig? Ladder. Oh shit, that's where he is. Ball. It was me, Barry. Yeah, the classic. It was me, Barry. The person that took away all your quality from your video game, it was me, Barry. There we go. Twig. And that way we can get Fennekin. Is it gonna... Oh, there we go. But we might as well explore up here. I just want to get Meganium, and then we can... Oh. Oh, and I should switch out Absol from the squad. Absol, I don't care about using you. I don't need to catch you guys. I don't know why I'm doing that. Oh, it's just a bunch of rocks. Eh. Like, I get that, like, I can get Mega Stones by whacking rocks, but the rocks whacking doesn't feel good. Because sometimes it does a chain reaction, and then sometimes it doesn't, and it just feels not good. And then I have to wait for, like, attack moves to, like, refresh. I don't know. I think the rock whacking could have been more satisfying. Is that a weird nitpick to have? Watch this Bubble Beam not hit. Bubble Beam hardly ever hits in this game. They made Bubble Beam suck. Like, the AI never know what they're doing with the Bubble Beams. Anything over here? Just more Abras. Okay. Ooh, there's a parkour over there, but I can't just fucking leave. I hate that these zones have, like, these walls that, like, I can't... so that's, like... there. So let's... like, let me flip out of the zone. Like, I don't know. I don't care about what justification you give me for, like, me being able to exit the zones that way, and, like, the wild Pokemon not being able to, but, like, you know. There's just, like, a lot of decisions in this game where I'm like, if you're gonna make a dumb justification for certain things, make dumb justifications for things that would make the game more fun for me. Oh, I don't think I can make this jump. Oh, I did! Oh, I should have believed in myself. Oh, wait. What? There's no ladder? What was the point of this jump? Evil. Evil. I don't think I've really adventured too much this way, but I don't want to accidentally walk into the Slowbro quest. Try to look at chat while also parkouring. Politichu, Jays or Dodgers? Or just what the heck is a sport ball? I like sport ball, I don't like baseball. I mean, I'm cheering for the Jays because Canadian, but only in a vague, like, yay, Canada way. I have no skin in that game. Baseball is just so boring to me. I cannot with baseball. It's like golf. It's boring. I like hockey. I like Canadian football. Other sports I like. You know, I enjoyed playing basketball and volleyball and badminton, but you couldn't get me to watch them as, like, sports on a TV. If anyone's ever confused, I'm looking at both the TikTok and Twitch chat, so if I talk to someone who's not there, it's because I am... Ooh. Let me in! Let me see the sexy man! Let me into your building! Let me see the sexy man from the trailers! Let me in!
We clean the city of dirt and dust.
Watch us grunts wash away the rust.
Oh, they even have their own Team Rocket motto! Ah! Oh my god, Give me that shirt. Unironically, I would wear that shirt. I would wear the fuck out of that shirt. Give me the fit, my guy. Give me the glasses. Give me the fit. Ugh. Ooh. Babies! Baby. In the ball. Yeah! Oh. What's that Sharpedo's level? What's your level, my guy? What's your level? Are you gonna... Oh! Maybe not. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Come on. Come on. Oh god. He did like one hit! Nope. We're out of here. We're out of here. We're out of here. Nope, 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 nope. Let's not do that. Maybe zone 9? We can give a shot? Let's do the Pokemon Center first. I will say stealth in this game feels horrible. Sorry, this is unrelated. I was thinking about, you know, like, sneaking up on alphas and stuff. In Legends Arceus, stealth felt so good. Like, you felt like you could fly in on your bird and then drop down into some bushes and sneak, and you're sneaking, and then you're tossing down a smoke bomb, and then you're sneaking even closer so that you could get those back hits. It felt so good. And then in this game, it's like, yeah, I guess you can dodge roll. I guess you can stealth-ish. Doesn't feel good. You don't have smoke bombs. Oh wait, I was gonna go to Zone 9. Yahoo! Balls! I know I have a button for that sound, but sometimes I just like to make it.
Balls.
But the button is also very good. What's up here? Oh! Meowstick! Skullfeed's gonna have a bad time. Oh, we need better moves on Parfait. I should check Parfait's moves. I have to look at everyone's moves and change them around. Yeah, this fight isn't going anywhere. Let's just take this orb. That's what I'm gonna call Pokeballs now, orbs. I just gotta get some orbs. Oh, shit! Oh gosh, I have to finish this fight fast. No. Hurry before the time change. No! Okay, now we just have to wait for night. Stupid time changing system makes it feel so bad. New button suggestion on Discord? I don't remember what it was if I saw it. If I did see it, I don't remember it, KRVys. Yeah, people are really chill about random rock scoring all around the city. You're right, Max Later. Sorry, it's been a while since I've checked the chat. I've been ranting. Rito, hi. I don't have a Switch 2. Is it worth it? Okay. Switch 2, I think will be worth it for the titles going forward. I don't think it's worth it if you're just picking up to play Pokemon, because I don't think this game is worth it. I bought the game because I'm a literal Pichu VTuber. But it's bad. It's not a good video game worth the amount of money they're charging you. The Switch 2, I enjoy it. It makes it so that the games that I have that were Switch games run a lot better. Looking at you, Scarlet and Violet. But, like... Little guy. Yeah, little guy! In case those guys are around, let's have Tanya out. Yep, there's another one. Moonblast him! I should actually, check everyone's moves. Oh, thank you for the follows, Son Gecko. Son Gecko Koga? I can't tell if it's like supposed to be like Koga, like the Japanese name, or if it's supposed to be like, I want to know how to pronounce people's names. By the way, if you are lurking, I fully appreciate lurkers. Twitch, however, thinks that you suck and it hates you. It doesn't count you as a viewer, even though you are getting ads like any other viewer. it is still not counting you as a viewer for my stream, unless you say something in my chat. So if you are wanting to, you know, just help out my stream, when you're lurking, just pop into the chat and say, I don't know, ka-chow. And that helps so much. Dazzling Gleam. Let's just double up on the fairy moves. It's actually worth doubling up on moves in this game. Which they the way that they did it does kind of make it like it's gonna teach players bad habits. Like kids who are like, oh, my Charizard only knows 4 fighting fire type moves. I mean, like that's actually a valid strategy in this game. Let's get rid of that. I feel like Zen Headbutt's gonna be better than Fire Punch. Yeah. Barnacle Boy. Alright, God, my kingdom for a better grass type move. Ugh. Come on. Oh. I forgot they're bad. Nobody is good against these guys, huh? Brutal. Barnacle Boy, can you please? Oh my god. What is with these Moals and being, like, yoked? Let's, again, switch out the Absol for the Scolipede. The Scolipede that we need. And let's pop everybody's health back up. I'm just trying to get some levels while exploring these areas. There we go. Levels. There we go. I was aiming for the Carbink, but okay. What is he doing? And now you're bubble beaming? Do you see what I mean by this game is a disaster? You guys all saw what Barnacle Boy was doing, right? He was just walking into a wall and then hits a bubble beam that doesn't hit anybody. Because he doesn't know what an area of what to do with a freaking bubble beam. How this game managed to make me have beef with a beam of bubbles is insane. It should be studied. Hi. In the ball. Yeah! We just want to make it... Ooh. I don't know if we're up for any of the... alphas in this area. We're appropriately leveled for fighting the regular guys. Let's try to get to those buildings. Moonblast! Dazzling Gleam! There we go. Ooh! Kadabra. Do we have anybody that can do anything against Kadabra? You're gonna be bad against him because you're, you know, poison type. You're so big! I love Scolipede so much. I'm kind of glad that we don't have an alpha one, though. Because, like, that would be too big. Like, it's already so big. The pin missile, if we can proc it first. There we go. I don't need to catch him. Ooh, ladder. Sorry, wait. Ow. I'm looking at chat. Hello. Swords Dance for Alligator. That was a Dragon Dance for Alligator was in, I think you're thinking Dragon Dance. I think for Alligator is always known Dragon Dance, but not Swords Dance. If you're referring to specifically the match that was done during the 24-hour Pokemon for Palestine fundraiser that my fellow creator ran, it was there was a Dragon Dance for Alligator in that one. Oh god. Evolution! Parfait! You are gonna get real big and strong. People will hate on you, but I love you more than anything. Yeah, this was my starter in Gen 2. Okay, I want to go get that TM, and then we can probably warp to go take on one of those. We'll see if we can take on those alphas. Oh, not alphas, Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon. Now that we can, so now we have Meganium. Which one of these? We need to go to this one first. Because that will be advantageous. Advantageous. Hey! Typhlosion didn't need a Mega. Hisuian Typhlosion is my favorite starter, fully evolved form of a starter of all time. I love him so much. Hisuian Typhlosion is it. I was so sad when I learned that they weren't gonna get, regional evolutions. Like, Megas are nice, but, like, Megas aren't guaranteed, you know? Megas are a sometimes treat, you know what I mean? Oh wait, I actually have to give... It'll help if I actually give you your item, huh? Satchel. Beep, beep, beep. give you some EXP. Catch you up with the squad. You're like so close to a level, so we might as well scoot you over. And we'll just give Titania the rest of these. What was I doing? Oh, I have 6 screws. Oh, I should probably turn those in at some point. What was I? Ah, this. Beep. Do I have any other, like, held items that are good? No. I guess I could just give everyone berries. There we go. Squad. I love that I've committed to using Barnacle Boy, because normally I would never use Binnacle. I've never used Binnacle in a playthrough before. But I'm warming to him, because he's just so stupid that and so bad at his stupid bubble beams that he's a fail guy, and I love a fail guy. That's one thing about me you gotta know. Glass shark, glass shark! Did anyone else get glass shark as a vocal stim, or is that just me? The McElroys are deep in my bones. Yeah, this Monster Rancher game does look oof. You're right, Sien. Over in TikTok chat.
Thanks for coming, Manal. Looks like that Slowbro there is on the verge of Rogue Mega evolving.
The concentration of Mega power in your vicinity is rising rapidly. You know what would have been fun? If this was like a quest to go and find these Pokemon? You know, encouraging exploration instead of them just going, okay, they're here. Like, they made a world where they're like, oh yeah, you can explore in a city, and then they didn't actually reward you for it? Like, I don't know. I feel like they could have been like, oh, you know, there's a, you know, there was a sighting of like a water-type rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon. Here's a picture of where it was. Somebody posted an image on social media. And then you have to, like, find, you know, the watery areas in the city. Which one is the one that has the Mega, right? Like, come on. Come on, make me use a little bit of brain power. Warning, Rogue Mega Evolution is imminent. Like, cause if people don't struggle to find, if people struggle to find the thing, or they don't want to bother with exploration, they'll just Google it. Like, Pokemon seems to have this, like, idea, like, they refuse to operate in the worlds where people will just Google stuff. So, like, you might as well make things take effort, and then if things are too hard, people could just Google it. I'm ready to handle it.
The main thing about Mega Slowbro is that it's got really high defense. So we've got to Mega Evolve our Pokemon and use plus moves to handle it.
Okay, guys, let's Beyblade. Let's Beyblade. Beyblade. Let it rip! Anybody else remember Beyblade? Whip! Giga Drain! Headbutt! guy out for now. And we're gonna get the light screen going. While we're getting our Mega Charge still. We're gonna get the safe card. I'm gonna hit him with a Moonblast. Dazzling Gleam. I have to be better at dodging. Okay, we're gonna get that Mega Charge. Bam, bam, boom. Mega! Let's see it, guys! This is the one spoiler I did look up ahead of time. Because choosing a starter, I've been done dirty too many times. Look at that! It's so cute! I'm so big! And that is why we named our starter Parfait. Because a parfait has layers, like an onion. Everybody likes parfait! Yes, all along, our starter has been an elaborate Shrek reference. Hope y'all were prepared for that knowledge. Let me get that charge. Let me get that Mega Juice. Come on, Giga! Let's heal our baby. Oh no, I feel like I gotta sneeze. Oh god, that hurt. That sneeze hurt. Ow, 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 ow. I wish I didn't sneeze with my whole body. Like, my whole body does a full, like, when I sneeze. Oh, I got blasted. Uh-oh. I was too distracted by being sneezy. Get that deep gleam dazzling! And I assume we automatically get this baby? Like the Absol? I don't know if that's true. Because we get the Slowbro Knight.
We did it! Slowbro Knight, huh? If you have a Slowbro, hold on. If you have a Slowbro, hold that, it can Mega Evolve and help us take on rogue Pokémon. Sukemon and the others did great too. I'll heal them up.
Sukemon did nothing in this fight.
We've got to help everyone we can, Pokemon and people alike. Good luck with the other Pokemon.
See, you know what would have been nice? If, like, they made it so that in these games, the NPCs would actually, you know, recognize which Pokemon did the most work. So that they could be like,
oh, your Meganium did a great job.
Whereas, like, any other game would be able to track that. But Pokemon's like, no, whoever's first in your party gets to have all the attention. Hi, Daishima.